Hello everyone. So yesterday, Untitled Boxing Game released the Turtle Style update. This update included some buffs as well as some fixes. As per tradition, I'll be discussing all the new changes, and after that I'll be ranking them on the tier list I made. As always, the styles that are already ranked are the styles I'm currently satisfied with their ranking. Anyways, let's start with the new style. The Turtle Style. The Turtle Style is recently added style that solely focuses on defense. This style's block is by far the toughest block in the game. His block can withstand a lot of attacks and would take a lot of attacks for it to be broken. He does not have a special ability nor a unique mechanic. So it's a pretty straightforward style. The Turtle Style has decent damage on his M1s and his M2s. And they come out pretty fast, so you can apply pressure with the Turtle Style as well. But what drags this style down are his terrible dashes. I mentioned on my previous video showcasing the Turtle Style that its dashes are comparable to Hitman's dashes. And well, I was wrong. It is worse than Hitman. When you dash with Hitman, you can pretty much dash again when you fail a perfect dodge, but in Turtle's case, your dash has a 1-second cooldown. So when you fail to dash at the right time, you are vulnerable for a whole second. This is very bad, especially if you rely on dash spamming to dodge attacks. I understand why this is here though. It makes it easier for people to catch Turtle, and lower his guard a bit. So if you are gonna use the Turtle Style, you must be patient, wait for the right time to dodge. It's not designed to be an aggressive style. So forget about chasing them down. Especially not with your terrible dashes. Use your strong block to learn your opponent's rhythm, and with that knowledge, wait for the perfect opportunity to attack. And using your strong block, you could also slowly but surely charge up your ultimate. I landed 3 ultimates in a match once because of it. So it's possible. Overall, the Turtle Style is a very hard style to use, and requires you to be good for it to be viable. And if you rely on dash spamming, this style is not for you. If you ask me, this is a very fun style to use. When you use this style you're forced to not rely on dash spam. Therefore if you use this style a lot more often, you'll improve a lot. And yeah, if I were to rate the Turtle Style, I'd rate it a solid B tier. Because of the high skill ceiling and of course, its terrible dashes. Next up is the new buff Ghost. Ghost now has the same dashes as Iron Fist and Ippo. And his guard is a little bit stronger. Ghost is significantly stronger than last time. Because this time, you can actually dart and dash using it, and you can now dodge a lot more attacks consistently because he now has spammable dashes. Him having a better guard was just an extra to be honest with you guys. If I were to rate the buff Ghost, I would say that it's currently a solid A tier style. Next up is Bullet. Bullet's bug was apparently fixed. It fixed the bug where, if you get hit by a bullet jab, you could just dash again to perfect dodge. But this is fixed now. So Bullet right now is somewhat usable. I wouldn't say it's good. And I wouldn't say it's bad. It's right around the middle for me. Having a low base damage overall really just isn't my thing, so I'm gonna have to rate it a B tier still. Next up is the Ippo style. This style got a damage boost on his first M1, not a complete damage boost, just his first jab. So if you do hit or catch someone with a jab, it does more damage after this update. Making Ippo's M1s also a good damaging move other than his M2s being his main source of damage. This is a nice change because whenever I play Ippo, I always thought that most of my damage came from my M2s not my M1s. As for Ippo's rating, it's still fairly balanced so I'm still gonna rate it as an A tier. And yeah, those are pretty much how I rated the Turtle Style, as well as the styles that got buffs and nerfs. And I also moved up Iron Fist to S tier because I thought they would nerf his dashes or his ult damage soon. But it turns out, no. It's still there. So he's on S tier now. And yeah, that's about everything from me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.